and finish this round off in style.
Luke Clanton has earned his PGA Tour card at the Cognizant Classic.
Nice job, Luke! Nice job!
Young man, the world's #1 amateur, has solidified his membership.
One of the stars of the week, Luke Clanton. What a week he is having.
21 years old and had a chance to win. 2 years ago, I would never say that would happen.
Time to take dead aim here. This is a 9-iron.
Be good.
And this is tracking, Frank.
Oh, nearly went in, golf.
He's not old enough to buy us a cocktail.
Those guys have been playing those golf courses for a while, and to be able to compete, to be able to even be in contention and have that nerves and have those feelings, it's been incredible, man. I wouldn't take it back for anything, and hopefully I get to walk off 18 one day and see mom and dad there with the win, and that's pretty cool to see. I was pretty nervous coming down that last couple of holes, and 18 is pretty hard, and to be able to see mom on the side there and tell her that I did it to get our first start on tour was pretty cool. We've been battling to try to get some starts.
I did it. You did it.
It was definitely probably the coolest victory I ever had. That was probably the biggest one, and to kind of get that done and win it by a couple strokes, not just by one, was pretty cool. And getting to have my teammates there and have everyone there and to play some really, really solid golf that week was amazing. The U.S. Open was probably the coolest thing ever to qualify. You don't really realize it until you get there. When we stepped foot on Pinehurst, I was like, wow. I was like, this is legit. This is definitely a different type of golf. Me and Neil have played a ton of college golf together, and to be in front of, I guess, thousands of people to hit those kind of shots, it was surreal. I mean, it was unbelievable to even come down the stretch and the people kind of knowing what's happening, to be two amateurs in the final group. And then that shot on 18 I hit was the best golf shot I ever hit. The putt wasn't great, but the second shot was unbelievable, and it kind of made me a little bit more hungry to get out here and to play more.
The amateur Luke Clanton, a junior at Florida State.
You can talk about how far some of these young guys hit it, but have touch like that as well.
The first day we played, I hit it really, really good, and we weren't really rolling it well that day. And then the second day I played pretty good, and I looked at my caddy Jason, I said, hey man, we made the cut, it's pretty cool, and we were tied 28th or whatever. Then the third round, we were sitting like a couple hours before we teed off. He kind of looked at me and he was like, we can make a move today. And I was like, oh, we'll see, whatever happens, happens. And went out, shot 65, and we were like, whoa, we were a couple shots off the lead now. And then that final day, playing with Minwoo, one of the guys I always kind of looked up to, I was like, this is legit. I tried not to act nervous, but definitely that finishing stretch was amazing, and to be able to even compete with those guys is pretty incredible. It just kind of shows that the top amateurs in the world can do it. I think we have so many good players in college, and I don't think people realize it enough. And with this PGA Tour U system, is going to help show it a lot more. And I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but it's what we train for. It's what we do, and to be able to show it was pretty cool.
And now Luke Clanton, the amateur who stormed onto the scene last week at the Rocket Mortgage Classic.
Yeah, also played well at the US Open, made the cut.
I know we finished the turn, I think I was a couple under, 1 or 2 under, and we knew that Thompson was playing unbelievable golf, and we just wanted to finish up strong. So we came in and we were playing solid, and the last 3 holes was holes that I can get after and attack.
He'll be happy now.
16 was a pretty good birdie, and then 17, that tee shot's been killing me all week, and to finally hit in the fairway was pretty cool. And to make birdie there, we knew we were kind of top 5-ish, top 6-ish, and then on 18, I looked at my caddy and said, this thing's going in.
How about this? How about it?
Perfect speed and middle of the cup, and to have that experience to finish second in the PGA Tour event was just unreal. I've never felt that kind of feeling in any kind of event, and I'm not playing much different from college golf, and to lose by 4 shots and shoot 24 under, I was kind of like, geez, these guys are really good, but it was, again, another confidence booster for me, for sure.
He's going to miss the cut, but really impressed a lot of people.
and we were walking up our last hole, and I said, I never want to feel this again. It wasn't a bad week. I think a lot of people get that misunderstood. When you miss a cut, everyone thinks it's a bad week, but I think it was a very big learning week for me to know that it's not that easy. I kind of happy I missed that cut because it kind of locked me back in to realize that I gotta keep training, harder and harder, and to kind of pursue after that and play well after that was big for me.
This putt is really going to move hard back to his right.
Clanton gets that one to drop. Back-to-back birdies, he's 4 under. What a run Clanton has been on, VR.
He has been on a tear on the PGA Tour playing as an amateur. Everyone was surprised by his play. I'm past that now, guys. This guy is the real deal. He is ready to win.
Colt, it is a busy couple of days for this kid.
Yes, it is. But he is having the time of his life, I can tell you that.
This one was funny. One of my favorite events that we played because my best friend was in the bag that week. For me and him to be out there and be in contention, he was freaking out. It was just a blast, man. I think that finishing stretch, and we played, I think it was 39 holes in one day. Sam, my caddy, that week, he was feeling it coming down the finishing stretch for sure. But, you know, it was just, again, so cool. Fist pumps were going out for sure, and Sam was getting fired up with me, and we're college buddies. I've known him for 12, 13 years. For me and him to be out there and looking at him and asking for a number, it was kind of surreal. You know, like as a little kid, that's all we kind of dreamed of. And, you know, we talked about that event for a while after that because it was a blast for sure.
You go into the USAM right then the next week?
No, next day. Next day was the first. It was tough for sure. It was playing 39 holes and then flying out that day and getting to the first tee time at 2 p.m. the next day was definitely hard, but to make it to match play and to play the first round, win the first round, and get in the second round against one of my good buddies, Jackson Buchanan, and we had an incredible match. That USAM experience was definitely a lot different from the pro events.
He's #1 in the official world amateur rankings. Needs 20 points to get to that card. Colin, you were talking about it, to lock up a PGA Tour card. So perhaps that's the incentive of continue to play amateur golf until you secure your tour card.
We trained to get to #1, we do all these things, but when we got there, not much fulfillment was there. And I realized that with, you know, my faith has been growing more and more every year. And when I got to #1, it kind of hit me. I was like, man, my fulfillment's not there. Because my fulfillment comes through other ways, and it comes through my Lord and Savior. And when I got there, everyone was like, oh, it must be so amazing. And I was like, you know what? Like, it's amazing. It's an amazing accomplishment, no doubt about that. But my fulfillment didn't come out of that. It came out of, you know, much different things, and it's been incredible.
He's got a head start on potentially reaching 20 points, 14 points already, and he would be eligible to join the PGA Tour via PGA TOUR U Accelerated.
RSM was probably the first time it kind of peeked into my mind because we weren't really close to it until, you know, I guess to the end of the summer. And for me, it was just cool to play those events.
Just 2 off the lead.
He's trying to join Nick Dunlap to win as an amateur on the PGA Tour. Already with 3 top 10s this year.
Look out for the amateur.
Hole 11, flatted wedge. Sam was on the bag this week as well. Funny enough, me and him didn't say a word from 12 on because I told him, I said, if I'm not talking much, that means I'm ready to go. And when I made that putt, kind of locked in and realized that this is happening. We were having a blast, man. It was just a good time that week, and I 3-putted, I think it was 12 or whatever, and birdied the next hole. Was a big momentum builder for me. Just that feeling, man, is incredible. Oh, the putt on 16 was pretty cool as well. I didn't even know how to control the emotions at that point. I was just so fired up to get out there and play and to compete. And that moment in time, the experience of it, I really wish I could have settled down a little bit more. That's one thing I take back from this whole event, is just to take a breather and to understand where I'm at and to realize the situation of it. I kind of tried to fast forward it a little bit too much, and the adrenaline was definitely pumping that last hole.
You dream about that putt as a kid. It's only 21 years old. Opportunities like this don't come around often.
To finish that putt and to look around and see everyone standing up clapping was what an experience to have, you know, as an amateur. And wouldn't take it back for anything, for sure.
A player that you want to watch out for. Luke Clanton is his name. He's becoming a household name. The #1 amateur in the world. This young man entered this year with 17 accelerated points through the PGA Tour University. He only needs 20 to earn a PGA Tour card, and he can do that this week with a top 5 finish.
And boy, he's putted well all week. Done a lot of things really well this week.
Played really well at Tour, just a few missed putts here and there, and it's been fun to play golf out here no matter what. So it's been a pleasure, especially if you're out here at Waste Management. I've been watching this event since I was like 10 years old, so it's been amazing. I think I'm going to kind of approach it the same I approached it. Keep just thinking about the next shot, you know, not the future. So I'm going to keep my focus in on what I need to do and my goals.
Pretty well played, but Clanton at 3 over par might have to get it to 2 under total if he's going to play here on the weekend. Well, that helps. 50. And Clanton has this for eagle. Did he do it? Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
All right, he's at even par. More than likely needs 2 birdies coming in to get his PGA Tour card. Boy, big up and down for Luke Clanton right here. Looks like he's going to make birdie there, and then he'll need birdie at 18.
He's just going to hit the best putt he's ever hit in his life.
18 feet from a possible tour card.
Pulls the putter back, sends it on the way. This needs to turn right. It's not turning right enough. He just missed it.
The look says it all, Terry.
Oh, so close.
What an effort the kid gave it. 4 under today. It looks like he's going to come up 1 short.
It's a delaying of, because he will be out here.
You had a nice moment with Justin Thomas at the end of your round. What did he say to you?
Well, he said, you're going to win a bunch out here. Don't worry. Keep your head up. And, you know, he's been a role model of mine for a while. And to play with him the last couple of days to see what he's done. And he's playing great golf as well. Hopefully he goes out, tears it up this weekend, wins. Me and my caddy family out this week, we had a blast. I mean, this tournament's unbelievable to be out here and to even have the chance to play in. It's awesome. So, you know, again, it's just not my time. My time will come. So I'm excited for that. I've watched this event growing up since I was probably 9 or 10 years old. So, you know, again, I would love for it to be this week with all the friends and family coming up, but I'm just going to focus on 1 shot at a time.
You mentioned pressure is a privilege. Do you feel pressure to like get this done, get kind of over with? Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt. It's cool though. I mean, like again, like it's a position that everyone wants to be in, and I'm in that position right now, and I'm excited to play the best golf I can. And like we say, if it's my time, it's my time. But we'll see.
Top amateur in the world, Luke Clanton.
Makes a cut here, and he has PGA Tour status.
Go get him.
On the tee, from Hialeah, Florida, Luke Clanton.
Play well. Can he make it 3 birdies in a row? Yes, he can. Clanton pours it in to move to 6 under. Takes a big swing at it. Chasing back towards the pin. Golf shot from Clanton. Get in! Yes!
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
His ball's gonna swing a little bit more early. This looks really good. Oh my.
Luke Clanton filling it up. 10 feet 2 inches in front of quite the crowd at the 18th.
Finish this round off in style.
Luke Clanton has earned his PGA Tour card at the Cognizant Classic.
Nice job, Luke! Nice job!
Well, he was so close to doing it in Phoenix, and he has done it here in a place that's familiar to him, and you can see how emotional he is right now.
pretty cool to do it here. I've watched this event growing up a ton, and to kind of be up at 18, walk in and see all the people there, it's breathtaking, man. Wow. Put that in the back pocket. What's going on? How are you? Yes, sir. Yeah, just a little bit of golf. Everything you can ask, man. You ask whatever you want. Big fan. Awesome. It's been an incredible journey with the team I've had behind me, and my parents, my sisters, everyone out there supporting has been just one heck of a journey. I think the way I did it was pretty cool. Got that question asked about 19 points a ton, and it was kind of nerve-wracking, and everyone's saying to get your tour card, which I love, and the support's been amazing, but to finally get it done, it's definitely a little bit ease for sure.
We are beyond proud. I'm kind of speechless myself, so anyone want to say something?
Way to go, Luke!
Way to go!
Let's go!
We're so proud of him.
Thank you so much.
Officially get to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
Yes, sir.
Great job, man.
Thank
so
you so
fun to
much.
watch.
I
I'm sure
appreciate
I'll
it.
be talking to you down the road.
Will do. You'll be talking to me on Sunday. I promise that. That was fun.
It's so much work from so many people, your family, your coaches, your friends. You're carrying a village with you, and he's feeling that right now.